Get the old hooly hooly girl to dance. Oh. I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm trying to think of something different to stream tomorrow. Could do Conan again, but I don't know. Damn bloody pedal sliding again. Surprised you're not streaming today, Miss T, to be honest. Could do construction to me, I haven't done that for ages. It'll be all bloody week now with all these cars coming off here. Zivilver. I'm not sitting there waiting all freaking day for you lot to get up, get your asses in gear, piss off. Pull off here and get fuel. Go for a rest period here, I think. Right, let's have a wee kip. Oh look, it's daytime. It's night time. Well, it's night time for about half an hour. It gets light at 4:30 in the morning in this game, which is ridiculous. How much? 6 grand from Gisek or whatever his name is. Darko, 22,000. Woohoo! I gotta sleep, Drunzy. It's out. You can only drive so many hours. That's why my truck has that bed and a picture of the wife above it. Where are we going? It's straight on. Yeah. Yeah, it's the law though. That's why you got driving times on here. Look, see, next rest stop is 10 hours. It's 11 hours between rest stops on the game. Which sounds like a lot, but in the game, the way the time frame is in the game, it's not that much. I've already gone. Was it 30 kilometres away from where I was? It's taken half an hour. Put the old cruise control on. Whoever it is that's messaging me, I put messaging me, I'm streaming and I'm not stopping the stream to look at it, so you'll have to wait. The crash said he went to stop. It's a bit late if you've already crashed. The whole point of being awake is, when you drive, is to prevent crashing. Not to crash while you're driving, just know where you are. She's a bit stupid. Try that one with Jock next time you see him streaming Euro Truck Simulator. If you can watch it, I can't watch it stream for long because it stutters. No fun that way, Drunzy. Okay, sorry. I do apologise, Drunzy. I probably will have crashing tonight because I got to keep an eye on the chat as well as other stuff, and my pedals keep sliding as well, which is a pain in the ass. Should have I left it automatic rather than manual, but he knows when you brake in, touch the brakes, it gets down about 3 gears, so you just touch the brakes on automatic. Yeah, I love American Truck Simulator, James. Play that. I streamed that the other day. The multiplayer of it the other day. I might do American Truck Simulator later in the week. I'll show you. See what happens. I prefer the trucks in ETS because I used to drive these type of trucks, so not used to the American long nose. Like I can drive them, I can reverse them, no problem. But I prefer the European style because obviously I'm from mainland Britain, so. American trucks you can't, no. There's very few of them in the UK because they're too heavy for our roads. There's a few of them. The main style that you get from America has got the bonnet, not the big nose at the front. It's got the Scania T-cab from Europe. There's a few of them around where I live that they use them for logging. It's mainly Volvos now they use, though, and the Mercedes Actros like I'm driving. There's a couple of the old Scania T's around as well. Well, I don't know about the best truck. The one I like driving is what I'm driving now, the Mercedes. But I like the Mercedes, the Volvo, and the Scania. I don't like the other Mercedes. Only this shape Mercedes I like, though. The new Actros. I don't like the old shape. Most of it's down to personal preference in the game, because I prefer going for the smaller engines, like with the Volvo and the Scania. You can get a 750 and a 730 brake horsepower. I think it's only a 560 in this one, I think. Which is plenty powerful enough. That's why it's a bit slow pulling off in 6th gear to go down to 4th. Go on AFK, you Drenzy. Polar fish. Right. Don't need fuel, don't need to rest, we haven't long rested. We've got 6 hours before we have to rest again. So I was saying this line, actually went straight on. Pedal slid again. Come on, Mr. AI, get out the way. Thank you for letting me out, Mr. AI. Thank you very much. Oof. It's so right, Ray. So right, man. How is the how is your mother? Hope she's okay, man. Damn it! Press the wrong friggin' button. Right, come on, dipstick, get out the bloody way. So probably, I know how she feels, man. I got a cold. You probably noticed that the last couple of days of my streams and that. But I hope she gets better soon, man. Cold is horrible. are we? Oh, we're in Rostock, okay. So, Trelleborg. Is you night time now? No, it's daytime. Hey Tati, how you doing? Yeah, it's not going too bad, mate. Just a bit of relaxing Euro truck for single player for tonight. Like I said last night on the stream that I'll play this today, you know, and I don't know what I'm going to play tomorrow, though. I ain't got a bloody clue. These damn frigging pedals are doing me head in. It's hard to change gear when everything is sliding. You've got it, great! Nice one! To the player for the multiplayer then. Are you enjoying the game so far, Tati? Right, we've got 560 kilometers to go across Scandinavia. You went broke on your first farm. That's the thing, you gotta be careful, don't expand too quick. It takes ages to start building up money, and ages and ages and ages, but there is a way around it. Yeah, cheating, yeah. I do it for the multiplayer because it's easier if everybody has the machines then to drive rather than having 5 people who sit around doing nothing. There's only 3 machines to use, so. But if you need a hand, figure it out, man. Just let me know. I can give you a few lessons. I'm going to try set up the stream. I'm going to try set my steering wheel up for it. So I can use my steering wheel to drive the tractors around rather than my controller. I'll play Farming Sim for hours. I put the music on. It's my relaxing game, I'd say. I relax and listen to music and just chillax, and it's great fun. Because there's no drama with it. You just say, ploughing, cultivating, harvesting, whatever. No dramas, just get it all done. No drama whatsoever with Farming Sim. Just make sure you turn off plant withering, especially when you first start out and you're learning. So I off your crops, especially if you. Oh, pardon me. Hang on, how much? All right, especially if you fast forward the time a lot. Oh, there's always drama on the armor. There's always drama on the RP server. Yeah, if you use fast forward a lot, most of your crops are going to die. And when you first start doing it, you're losing a fortune. Mods are good for the farming sim as well. There's tons and tons and tons of mods. I am looking out for a new map for the multiplayer, when we do multiplayer, or maybe tomorrow or Thursday, I'm not really sure. Not really sure where it's going to be. I'm not I don't want to keep playing the same games over and over because you guys get pissed off with it and bored. I'd quite happily play Farming Sim every day, but hopefully we get this server sorted out for next month. I'll play it a lot more then, stream it a lot more. The only time the fast forward would be to when you've seeded a new field. Fast forward until it starts growing, and then fertilise it, either with slurry from your cows, which you won't have yet, because you won't have enough money to buy any. Buy a fertilise spreader. Spread the field, because that'll increase the yield from the crop by 33%. And then just put it back to normal time, man, when you do whatever you're doing. And then if you've got more than one field growing, just keep growing them and harvest them and just crack on. By doing that, I love Farming Simulator. Absolutely love it. It's a game I never get bored of. Same as Euro Truck and American Truck, I never get bored of these. I was working it out the other day, probably done about 5 or 6 million miles in Euro Truck since its release, if not more. Well, you'll be more than welcome on the RP server, man. We're looking for good role players. Cops are looking for good cops. Medics are looking for good medics. Once Hatos scripts are actually up and running, I'll be looking for good mechanics to join as well. That's my bag, is the mechanic side of the game. I have more fun role playing as that because it's a neutral faction. Nobody trolls you. With the cops, you get trolled all the time into gunfights, and that's not role play most of the time. You can have some good role play as a cop. Don't get me wrong, but I had so much fun when I was on SWORD doing it. Until the problem started. If you buy stuff from G2A, always remember, use my referral link from my site, from the Twitch page, and my Maxi code as well. Because if you buy stuff via that link, I'll actually get a referral fee of, I don't know what how much it is. It's a couple of pence it is, but every little helps. If I have 100 people buying games via that link, I'll get a couple of pounds that I can actually use for new games to stream for you guys then. So I don't want to stream tomorrow. What to do? Any ideas what we're to stream tomorrow, guys and girls? For those of you who are actually awake. I don't know how many's watching. I don't really want to know how many's watching, but oh, come! What the hell are you going so bloody slow for? Come on, bloody numpties! I shouldn't have to stop again now to get to Stockholm. Ooh, it's gonna be close. No, I have to stop. No, so I don't have to stop. It's 5 hours to the next stop, so I don't have to stop. Well, I was part of Hato on SOAR for a long time. I started off as a TTO, as everybody does. Made my way up to TMA, which is Team Manager Assistant, which is the third highest rank was on the server. There was 3 admins that was in charge of the Hato. There was Slaughter, Fearless, and Shadow Rain. Now these 3 admins were never active on the server. They were never active in TeamSpeak. They left for 4.5, nearly 5 months, maybe longer. I think it was closer to 6 months. People were applying to join the faction on the SOAR website, on the forums. I couldn't do anything about them because I wasn't a high enough rank to do the interviews and everything else. So they were coming on they were arranging for people to meet them in TeamSpeak on a certain day for their verbal interview. They wouldn't turn up. Then they stopped checking the emails, not emails, the applications on the forums as well. So every time I'd log into the TeamSpeak, I'd be inundated with messages. When can I have my Hato interview? When's my application going to be looked at? And all this sort of stuff. Then they started trolling me and everything, trying to get me banned. Fearless and Slaughter. Fearless is Jock's friend, actually lives in Shadow Rain, actually lives in the same house as him. Now he was friends with Shadow Rain, with Fearless for about 2 years prior to all these problems. A character called Slaughter then joins the server, and that's when Fearless takes a shine to him, and basically it's FU max. Now bearing in mind, I helped Slaughter out a few times by giving him stuff, games, DLCs, as a friend would do, because I had a couple of spare codes, or I went out and bought the Going East DLC for him. So at the time, he didn't have it, and he was doing a lot of streams of Eurotrack multiplayer. Me, Shadow Rain, Cabbage. There was a few, with about 12-15 trucks in one or two of them. So I went out and bought it for him because he didn't have it, so he could join us on to continue on to where we was going. Now for some reason these two took it in their mind to try and get me banned. They made complaints to the admins and owners of the server that I was trolling them, following them around, basically doing annoying stuff to them, and tried to get me banned. And if it wasn't for the fact that I had one person vouching for me, well, I actually had two people vouching for me. One was Shadow Rain, and another one was an admin on the server. Otherwise I would have been banned from the server completely. For no fault of my own, even though I'd recorded everything and shown them the evidence, and they said, well, you cut the evidence out, whether you were trolling them and doing this, that and the other, and all this sort of, and it all went to shit. Now it's the same person that came onto my stream a couple of weeks ago. They tried to become my friend again after treating me that way, and I don't live like that. I'm friends for life, but you fucked me off, and you don't. That's it. I don't want to know you anymore. I can accept a certain amount of stuff, arguments. I get through arguments, but that type of stuff where I'd work my ass off for 4 or 5 months doing their jobs, and they tried getting me banned on the server, and it was down to Fearless and Shadow Rain that I actually got into Arma 3 roleplay. Mainly Shadow Rain, don't get me wrong. Shadow Rain was playing as Hato on SOAR. So I joined one day, just to muck around and have a look around, and actually really enjoyed myself. So Shadow put a word in for me with the then admin of the SOAR Hato, which I believe was a guy called Sherdal Khan, I think. Nice guy, really nice guy, good. But he had to resign from the admin of Hato because he was doing real life studies and didn't have the time to dedicate to run Hato properly. So he done the right thing by stepping down to let somebody else. Well, that's when the shit hit the fan. They let Fearless was then put in charge of Hato because he grovelled and last licked to the admins and the owners of the servers. Even though he's hardly active, he didn't have a bloody clue what the hell he was doing. He'd call a meeting, a staff meeting for Hato, and then within 5 minutes of calling that meeting, would bugger off for half an hour to have his dinner. And everybody waiting for half an hour, well, instead of arranging for after his dinner, doing his dinner. Well, anyway, he went absent. He never showed up. He wasn't doing his job properly. A load of complaints were made about him because he went in. There was a complaint made against him from one of the role-playing rebel groups. They were doing something just inside the green zone. I think they were kidnapping a cop, if I remember correctly. And Fearless stuck his nose in. And the guy said, in roleplay, leave the area or I'm going to shoot you. Well, Fearless then broke the #1 rule of any roleplay server, is he broke roleplay and told him, you can't effing shoot me because I'm a GG of Hato. You shoot me, I'll get your ass banned. Come on, shoot me and all this sort of crap, you know. Getting the guy, baiting the guy to shoot him. So the guy shot him. And then he went whinging to the owners of the server and admins of the server that this guy was shooting a faction that wasn't meant to be a thing, but. And then he stepped down after a couple of weeks after that then, because there's so many complaints coming in about him, there was riots over it. So he stepped down from the GG, the admin of the Hato, and then put Slaughter in charge of Hato. Even though he wasn't authorised to do that, because only the people who are actually in charge of the server could actually do that. But for some unknown reason, because Slaughter was a donator to the server, they got away with it. Bearing in mind, Slaughter only donated one donation of £10 to the source server. They just let him carry on and got away with it. And that's when Slaughter was sending me messages, because I was in the cops by this time, in the police force in Saw, and I was up to something like a chief inspector, something like that. Can't remember exactly what rank I was at this time. And on a Tuesday and Thursday we used to have cop training. Tuesday we'd do the licenses for like heli, gun licenses, advanced driving, that sort of stuff. Well, I was the basic weapons tester. So I was always busy on a Tuesday doing basic firearms for the new recruits coming in, so they could carry a lethal weapon. Well, he sent me a message on in TeamSpeak. Can you leave the cop force now and do training in Sato? Yeah, he was. Basically, if you donated to SAW, you could get away with doing virtually whatever you wanted, basically. The old SAW. There is a new SAW coming out soon. But the old SAW was corrupt. All they wanted was money. Now, our server's not run like that. If you break a server rule on our server, whether you're an admin, owner, whatever, you get disciplined as much as you would do with anybody else that isn't a rank on the server or staff member on the server. Which is the way it should be. So it all went to shit, basically. And I didn't do anything wrong. I actually worked my ass off to run the Hato as it should be. I done all the in-game training for the new recruits that were doing the towing the vehicles. I done all the heli licenses, everything, for about 4 or 5 months, maybe longer. I think it was actually longer, as I said before. And I get shit on, basically, for some unknown reason. Now, I actually trained Slaughter when he first joined Hato. Now, I thought Slaughter was an okay guy, but he wasn't. He was a backstabbing little weasel. Same as Fearless. Fearless wanted to be head of Hato, and he'd done everything in his power to get it. And then when he did get it, he didn't do anything with it. Apart from messing it all up. Now, I determined that Hato on our server when it's implemented, will be run properly. Anybody breaking RP or anything like that will be kicked out. Yeah, most of it was streamed, as Drunzy says. Because Drunzy was around. Drunzy's been my moderator for a long time. And most of it was streamed. But the hardest part at the moment, for me at the moment, is I'm dying to play as Hato on my own server, but I can't. I can't wait to get this Hato. Even though we're only in alpha at the moment, the developers have a lot more important stuff to worry about than Hato. I just want to get Hato implemented because I can't wait to play it. In the end, end of Sauna. In the end, I had to resign from Hato. Basically, they forced me out of Hato. I felt I had no choice. I had a tit full of it, and I just left. I was going to be bothered dealing with the hassle and the drama. So I devoted my time then to become being a cop in all the time, man. It went on for months and months and months. And then Fearless has the cheek end to come on to me on my stream a couple of months ago, saying it's only a game and we trolled you and it's sorry and all this. No, sorry, don't forget it. I don't care. Yeah, pay for the replay. Yes, that's the whole point of it. We're all there to have fun, don't get me wrong. We're all there to have fun. But when somebody's purposely trying to get you banned after helping them out for being their friend for 2 years, helping them out, and then trolling you trying to get you banned, and then they want to come back to be your friend again. Nah, sorry. I don't work like that. Never have done, never will. Oh, 3 hours. Oh, I've only got an hour left to get to the... Oh, yeah, right, cool. No, shut up, phone. Where are you? Stupid bloody phone. The new Sniper Elite. I want that game so bad, Sniper Elite. I love Sniper Elite games. Oh. But I was thinking, let's do 2 hours, just do one run. Go get some fuel. Top of tank, but what the hell. To find out how much time I've got left. I'll deliver it. Next rest stop. Remains 20 minutes. No, I don't want the service. Pedal off. What's wrong with my truck? Go away. Damage is 2%. Well, it's 2% damage to it, but I can get that sorted. No, it's always on, Ray. It's on now. There's a lot of bugs in it at the moment, don't get me wrong, but the server is getting sorted slowly. Just gotta slow this, pulling off in 6. Now the server's definitely up, or should be. If it isn't, I'd like to know why, but it should be. Server's up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a standalone dedicated server. So I'm probably going to be going on the server. I'm going to do his work stream until about 11 o'clock-ish. I'm going to go off him for 20 minutes to edit the videos and stuff like that, get them all ready for YouTube. Then I'm going to sort out the steering wheel for Farming Sim for when I stream it next time, so you can use a steering wheel rather than using an Xbox controller. If I don't like it, I'll go back to the Xbox controller, but... So there's a few people that have issues with the steering wheel with Farming Sim. And then I might go on the RP server for a bit, then just test some stuff out. Del Lastra. So what I can think about now, see, it's Farming Sim. It's going on in my head now, Farming Sim, Farming Sim. Frigging pedals. Right. Oh, so Kia we're going. Yes, Ikea we're going. Jawohl, Ikea. So there we go, we're going to drop it off in there. Is it that one? Yeah, there it is, I can see the icon there. It's a bit tight here, boys. I'll have to shunt it around. Now, this will be awkward. These frigging pedals are doing my head in tonight. Put it in with second reverse. You have to ask to find out, mate. If you use it, people's names above their heads, it's metagaming. Damn it.